Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another Big Blocks World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode. We are finishing Season 3 here. We have a 22-point lead over Brian Ramirez, 28 over Abby, who has a win. Brian does not. We have one win on the year. We got Prairie View, Grant Park, and Kokomo on the docket for today. We're very good at Kokomo, Grant Park, and Prairie View. I kind of need to just manage the points, try to finish top 5 there, maybe finish top 10 at the showcase. We should have the championship locked up if we can do that. I'm trying to save up money. We don't need to buy the level 3 part of this engine. Should be good enough to save that money, go into the midgets, and get better parts there, hopefully faster. So hopefully we can gain a good bit of money. We only got 47,000 right now. We're gonna have to repair this engine that already is like 5,000 right now, and then the chassis is not much. Everything's not too expensive besides the engine. The engine's super expensive to fix. So let's get on the Prairie View and see how we can do. All right, I was able to get about a 10th faster than the goal time. Qualifying is going to be a little tougher. I don't think we're going to be able to hit that. 5:54, yeah, that's flying, but if we can hit our 6 again, I'll be happy with that. But the track does slick off some, but hoping we can just hit the bottom good enough, because we got a little bit faster than what I was here previously. It's just so hard to gain a lot of time on your previous time just because the track's so small. It's so minimal on the movements that you could really do at this track to make it better. But we hit a 6. I'm happy with that. Second lap probably not gonna be as fast. Might have been okay, but I smacked the wall. We're starting 3rd in heat 2. Should be able to get up in the 2nd, I would imagine. Who's out front? Abby, and then Brian 1-2. Okay, of course, as soon as like I have a little bit of a points lead and I'm hoping they continue not doing well, they get 1-2 in qualifying. Like, come on. And we have a terrible start. Like, we are sleeping on the start there. I need to try to get up in front of Samantha Bell, who goes high. So does Brian. That's huge. Able to slide up in front of Samantha. This would put us 6th in the qualifying dash if we could finish here. If not, I might be able to start 2nd if I can get in front of Brian. I want to slide him if we get an opportunity. But he's getting that outside roll, and now, dang it, I really wanted to try to slide him, but now he's pulling away a little bit. Really got to get really straight on the exit of these corners to get a run, but nah, he's pulling away. Not able to catch him. That's okay. We'll start 6th here in the qualifying dash, and hopefully Brian can fall back, starting in 2nd. And we'll be starting on the outside as well, but I'm going to pull down like immediately and try and see if I can go up there and get in front of him. Abby being a lead, she's probably just gonna pull away with the win there, but hey, I'm happy we were able to get up in the 2nd there. Gonna improve our starting spot nonetheless, so that's very good. Samantha held on to 3rd, so she'll start 10th in the feature. This is Margie underneath us. She has some really good races. I don't understand. Like, she sometimes is a top 5 card and sometimes she's a 25th place card. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it at all. Some people are just better at other tracks. Might be able to slide both. Nope, at least get Paul. Nope, not even able to get Paul. I want to start on the bottom, though. So I at least want to try and make up a spot. Margie gets cut off there. Brian is falling spots. Paul is making up spots on this bottom lane. Should be able to slide. No, I'm not able to. I thought I was going to have a better entry than that. 3 and 4, not able to do it either. Okay, I thought I was going to be able to there. And we're actually losing the spot. Who's at the Ned Hill? I was trying to go down and block it last second, but not able to make it work. Ned is flying, though. Honestly, I would be okay starting 7th, but I know starting 6th, I could hold 6th. Try and see if we can do anything here. Final corner. Are we going to get 5th? No, we got 6th. Okay, I'll take it. I right-reared the hell out of Ned to move him out the way a little, but it worked. Abby is 1st. Brian is in 4th. Him being in 4th, he might be able to fall back more spots, honestly. I'm just really hoping we can hold on to what we've got going on here. Like, we are doing so well this season. We just need to not mess it up. Try to finish top 5. 1, to get that sponsor money. And 2, just to try and hold our points pretty steady. Oh, Abby goes wide. Paul has the lead. Let's go, Paul. And then Chase Jones going up front. Let's go, Chase. Brian and Abby still running the outside. I'm getting in front of Brian. I'm stuck on Abby, so I kind of got forced high because I was all over her. Ned is getting by them. Let's go, Ned. Don't get by me, though. I don't need you to get by me, bud. You getting by them? Phenomenal. You getting by me? Not good at all. We're back up in the third, and we're in front of the two people battling in points. Margie's up here in fourth now. Let's go. This is huge. This could almost lock up the championship for us because they were in front of us a good bit. Definitely going to gain points on me. But anything can happen here. We could have some cautions, and things can change very quick. Abby's already back up in the fifth, trying to work over Ned behind us, and she does get in front of him. But having a 20-something point lead is just massive. Like, we have 28 over Abby right now. If we beat her by one spot, we'll be up to 30. And we're 22 ahead of Brian right now. And if we can just, like, keep, like, a mid-20 point gap on them, if not more going into Kokomo, I'll be completely happy with that. Because I know we could do pretty good at Kokomo as well. So in case, like, something crazy happens and we do terrible at Kokomo, they would have to finish really far up front, which I don't see happening because of the, not full-time drivers, just the showcase drivers come through and dominate that stuff. And we finished third in that last season, so I have confidence in trying to finish up there as well, if not competing for the win, if we can get some, like, late race cautions and all that. But hey, we're in third right now. This is the best run I've had here so far. And I think we finished sixth here before, so I'm happy we're in the top 5 pretty well. Just trying to hold. Oh my goodness, that is gonna spin me out. Yep, I don't know what just happened there. Okay, I was gonna say, is there no caution? I got screwed there, completely. Like, I don't know how that car tapped me going in that corner, and it spun me straight around. Like, I had no control over that at all. That sucked. I was talking way too much. Talking way too much to not get a top 5. I need to go up here and get a top 5 though. Margie, you're getting slid there. Chase Jones, you're getting slid. Oh, Brian's going up there and getting the lead. That's not what we needed. Okay, points changed dramatically in these last couple of laps because of that caution. Trying to go up here and get in front of Abby and Paul. We're going to get in front of Paul and Abby, but Abby slid us back or cut down. Okay, they finished 1-2. That's unfortunate. We do finish third. We still finished third where we should have finished, but the people that we didn't want to finish in front of us both got in front of us. Dang it. That was rough right there. That's so unfortunate. We're still going to be well in the lead, but Brian catches us by 6, and Abby catches us by 2. And him catching us by 6 is huge, because now he's only 16 back instead of 24 back. That's like an 8-point swing, and we lose 2 points to Abby, which is not the worst thing. So that's a little bit unfortunate. This race isn't that big of a payout, but able to get a good bit of money because of our sponsor and the merch sold. It's still over 10K, and we'll get like another almost 2K for that top 5. That will put us almost $60,000 in the bank, even though I'm gonna probably spend like $7,000 here repairing the engine and stuff. So that's a little unfortunate. We'll sign a new contract deal. I want to go top 5 for Grant Park for sure. And we'll go repair that. $6,300. That's just so expensive. It's crazy. We'll have to repair these going into Kokomo. Actually, we might as well repair it now, so it'll cost a little less. And it won't be as expensive later on if we have to get to the regionals and then we have to repair those parts later and stuff, because it'll be a little bit more worn out. So save a little bit of money there so we don't do it before the showcase. Everything's good to go, and hopefully we could try to win this thing since we have a good engine now. See what we could do, because I don't want Brian to get any closer in points. 16 is already like scaring me a little bit in case we do really bad. So Grant Park, we need to do well. All right, I was able to beat the practice time. Probably not going to get the qualifying time, though. It's 0:02. Yeah, that's not happening. I was able to hit the 2s a couple times. I hit the 2:27, a 2:51. Other than that, I was able to get into the 3s, so hopefully we can keep that speed at least for qualifying here. And we'll probably be about 10th or 15th, maybe, something like that, and then try to work our way forward in the heat races per usual. Kind of slid out way too much there in 1 and 2. Try and hold bottom the best we can. Don't want to slide out too bad. 467, yeah, that was probably because of the slide out in 1 and 2. That was much better there. Able to hold the bottom. Now we just got to do it again in 3 and 4. Because 3 and 4 is not as bumpy on the bottom as 1 and 2. If you get a little too low in 1 and 2, it gets more bumpy. But 14th, I'll start us 4th in heat 2. I feel like I can make that middle line work a little bit too if we have somebody under us, but I do like running that lower lane more. I can be more consistent there, I should say, because it's harder to find the correct line every time running the middle. We do get Brett Thompson under us immediately. That's a little unfortunate. Gonna have to work the middle early on. He's trying to slide up on us, so I need to get under him. Don't want to start too deep into this, so I don't want to. What heat are we in? 2? That'd be 14th, 18th would be where we'd start if we finished 5th. But it'd be 10th if we could finish 3rd in front of Cale Brown, which is a big, big difference, which would be huge. Cale getting a good run there. I was going to try and slide him, but at the same time, I didn't want Brett to get under me on the straightaway, but it probably would have been better to slide Cale and let Brett get under us because I can get back under him again. But Cale getting that outside ripping might not be able to catch him is the problem. Just with them getting that momentum, if I don't break it, they just get rolling really well. That was such a good corner. I was able to like itch my nose. Like I had that thing like turned in perfectly for it, and it just held its line. Yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna start 14th here, so it's gonna be a struggle. I didn't see where Abby and Brian are starting. It looks like Harry's gonna be starting 2nd since he's up front in our heat. So Abby could have the pole, Brian could have the pole. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see once we get over to the A main. So a little unfortunate. We're starting pretty deep, but hopefully we can try to move forward a little bit in the feature here. I don't know. This track's just such a weird one to me. I struggle here a lot, I feel like. So hopefully we could do well. Who's out front? It looks like CG's out front. Perfect. Brian is 6th. Abby is 4th. Okay, so at least they're on the outside lanes. There's usually cautions at this track, so we can make up some ground on some restarts and all that. We got into Cox a little bit. Trying to see if we could hold ahead of Cox. That doesn't sound right. They're hitting up there. Abby is going spinning, losing a million spots right there. She fell all the way to 17th there. We're in 13th, so we're on the inside at least. But damn, that is huge for her. Very unfortunate. She's gonna have to try to pass a lot of people now. Brian is in 9th, I think it is, it looks like. So he lost a handful of spots right there off the start, which was huge. Wish I could have held on to my spots a little bit better. But I got into Cox. Oh, and they're wrecking more. Robbie Collins, I think Jesse Wright. They just go submitting right around. It might not have been Jesse Wright. Jesse Wright's actually right in front of me. I just read one of the names up in the box, but I definitely saw Robbie spinning. Brian's back up in the 6th, and last time he was in 6th, he fell to 9. So we'll see if he does that again. Can we actually get some like green flag lap styles? But like, I don't know why they're all so dirty with each other. Slide up in front of Jesse there. There's so much room on this track. Like, you guys do not have to hit each other as much as you are. Oh, I was trying to slide Cale there. As I say that, I completely door Cale up towards the wall. Give myself a bunch of damage, and there's more wrecks going on behind me somewhere. I probably caused that one, honestly. Brian fell back to 8th, so he's still on the outside at least. At least the championship contenders are struggling with me. They're not just winning it out front, so that's a big positive. Very big positive for me. Because right off of a restart, I can make up like a spot or 2 normally. I almost got in the Cale, and I like overcorrected it into the wall. Brian is falling back. He's running straight through the middle. Let me get in front of him. Cox, hold him up. Hold him up, Cox. Let's go. Just got to try to like mirror drive Brian at this point since he's behind me. He's actually getting right under me immediately. Oh my God, I'm flipping. How did that happen? I have never once seen that at this track. How did I like grip flip there? What? This race is a full mess. A absolute mess here. Brian's still up there on the outside at least. He's in 10th maybe. How damaged is my car? 33% aero. Okay, everything's destroyed. Hopefully I don't have to, the engine actually didn't get destroyed at least. That's the only thing that is 100% still. The radiator got messed up, but I'm hoping that I don't have to repair any parts after this race. Jesus. How did I end up that high in the air? Wait, Abby's up in front of us too now. She's on the bottom up there, under Brian right now. Oh, we are struggling. I'm sending a Hail Mary. Good luck, everybody else. That didn't work out at all. One bit. They were 3 wide in front of me. That did not work out one bit there. That was a terrible idea. Why'd I do that? Oh, don't hook me. Jesus. I was not expecting, like, their max to, like, right hook me there. I need another caution to try to gain some spots again. 3 laps to go. We're in 13th. We are struggling. At least I know we're good at Kokomo. That is my one positive. We are very good at Kokomo. All my damage, though, is really slowing me up. Abby is way fast. She is, like, almost top 5 right now. Okay, I was going to go try to slide Kevin there, but he ran a really good line into the corner, and I was not able to get under him. Cox trying to get under me. Pause. Trying to hold him off. We pull away from him there. We got final lap here. A caution still could come out on this lap. But CG is coming around, hitting the start-finish line there, so no more caution. Somebody wreck. We're going to finish 14th. That is unfortunate. That was a terrible day. We went flipping in the air. That was actually pretty spectacular. I did not expect to go flipping in a big block, to say the least. So, what is it? Brian got 6th. Abby got 4th. I think I lost my points lead now. Well, I got 14th. That's 8 spots. That's 16 points. I think me and Brian are literally tied in points going into Kokomo. I just can't believe that flip even happened. That was absolutely wild to me. I'm so sad about that. That completely lost us the lead. Yeah, and we're only 6 points ahead of Abby. That's 3 spots. Oh my goodness. I'm stressed out going into this Kokomo race, to say the least. Like, we're good at Kokomo, but I don't know, man. Like, anything could happen. Like, we end up flipping or something like that, we're done for. We get $8,000, back to $60,000 there. Nothing needs to get repaired, at least. That's good. Everything's still in the green, so I don't need to worry about that. Did not get that top 5 goal for Grant Park. We only would have gotten a top 15. That is a struggle. What do we do here? I think I got to go for broke, go for top 5, because we got top 5 last season here in this race. So going for it, 24 laps, 15,000 to win. It's basically mano a mano, me and Brian, whoever beats each other in this race, unless Abby does very well and beats us by 4 spots, basically. So either way, let's get into this and see how we can do. I'm stressing out over this because that flip absolutely destroyed my points lead, but luckily we did good enough throughout the season to have that points lead to begin with. I was hoping just to try to maintain it, and if Prairie View's wreck at the end didn't happen and Abby and Brian if they didn't get in front of me at the end because of that caution, we would have been sitting pretty with a little bit of a points lead at least. But oh boy, Kokomo, it's been good to me. Please be good to me one more time. All right, I was able to get the practice goal. Probably not gonna be able to get that top 5 qualifying goal. 5:86, yeah, that's way too fast for us, but it would run a quicker time than I did here earlier in the season, which was nice because we had pretty much the same exact car earlier in the season at this point. Because the 3rd race in the season was when I bought the new engine. Oh wait, actually, I think we had one. We only had one upgrade when I bought the engine for Kokomo last time, so. And we were able to win that race, so that was a positive. Hopefully I can just beat all the full-time guys here. That's my goal. 11.9, not great, honestly. I need to get a little bit faster just to try to qualify better. Get that thing hooked along that bottom. That was a good 3 and 4 there, and not faster, actually. 19th, not terrible, honestly. Starting 4th in Heat 1. Where's everybody around me? Abby is up in 9th. That's lovely to see. What is going on? Brian's up in 14th too. All right, got some work to do. Let's get into this heat race. Is either of them in this? They're not. We got CG in here, and we got, I think, Root in front of us, and I want to say Pergo on pole. Yeah, it's Pergo on pole. Try and bully these guys out the way. I didn't even touch them, but they're going wide. We're able to get up in front of CG at least. Root is ripping that outside. At least if we get here, we'll be 6 places higher. We'll be in 13th right next to Brian on the start, which would be huge. Oh, that would get us into the top 12. That is massive. I was not expecting to clear Root right there, honestly, which that is absolutely massive. We will literally start 7th in the qualifying dash if I could finish top 2 here. We'll start 7th. I need to get this now. I had no plans on actually sliding Root. He just ended up behind me. He really messed up 3 and 4, I guess. Don't get under me. I'm like turning my head like it's gonna help the car, and I don't want to get hit. One lap to go here. I just gotta not screw this lap up. Come on. We can run this. We're good at Kokomo. This is like by far our best track in like every series, I feel like. Let's go. We're gonna be in the qualifying dash. I had no ambitions on trying to get that qualifying dash after how far Root ran away there the first or second lap. But hey, we're here. I ain't gonna complain. We're starting 7th in the qualifying dash, which is ahead of Abby, literally directly ahead of her. And just need to not let her around me, basically. And hope that she finishes in an even position, just so we can try to get her to fall backwards in the feature. That would be perfect. Did I gain 2 spots? No, I gained 1. Okay, we're up to 6. That's up to 5th. Let's go. Got Pearson running that outside lane. That got us a spot route start. We got Britton in front of us. Pergo is on pole. I didn't realize we were Heat 1, actually. In my head, I remember we were starting 4th. I don't remember even... I probably said Heat 1, but I don't remember saying it, honestly. But hey, good thing I picked the top 5 goal for the sponsorship. Because if we can get that extra 2,000 or almost 2,000 going into the season, that would be awesome. And we had a pretty good run last year, finished 3rd, got a ton of money. We got like 12,000 for running 3rd, just the race money alone. Not adding on the merch and sponsor and all that. Oh, that's a spin out. We're gonna be in 4th on a restart. Where is Abby? 9th. She has not moved from the start of this race so far, so running pretty well. Hopefully I can try to get into Britain here and maybe start top 3 for the feature. Question mark? That would be massive. Green, white, checkered here as well. Definitely want to get down behind Britain just so we can have a shot at it. We might actually be able to get up into 2nd here because they're 3 wide with us. In 1 and 2. 1 goes high, missed that tire. That's up to 3rd. We got by Decker, not the one I really anticipated. Actually, him running so high definitely gave us a shot. Britain running that outside lane. I'm probably not going to be able to slide him, so I'm just going to try to hold bottom so Decker stays behind us. We're going to start 3rd in the feature. Let's go. After the last 2 races that have been stressing me out, we needed this badly. Abby's starting 7th. Brian's back in like 14th, so as long as we hold like a top 10 here, I am happy. Because I don't think Abby's going to be able to hold up here for too long. She's probably going to fall back some. Because she finished like 18th in this last season, so I don't have too much hope for her staying up in like the top 10. Brian's already in 14th, and with him being on the outside, I'm hoping he falls back as well. Pergo, I'm hoping messes up, and we can just slide up in front of him like I did to Root in the heat race. But he is going to be more on his game probably, because he is the pole sitter, won the qualifying dash and all that. Abby's already up to 3rd. Why do you got to stress me out, Abby? Like, really? Why do you gotta be fast? I had 0 hope in her doing this, and look at her doing this now. And I'm screwing that up. She's gonna get under me almost. I just have to block it. I just gotta block the hell out of her. That's it. She just can't go up there and win. If I'm 3rd and she's 2nd, we're fine. If I'm 3rd and she's 1st, she ties us. And technically, I would think she should win because she has 2 wins to our 1. Because we both only got 1 win on the year. Don't hit the tire. Oh my goodness. I thought I sold my race there. I thought I completely sold it. We got 19 laps to go. Still a long way to go. We need to not damage the engine. Don't damage the engine radiator or the aero. I'm going slow running the bottom right now, but I am just blocking the lane to where she cannot get under us and trying to hope somebody can come up and pass her ass. Because we are doing good, but she is also doing very good. I'm just happy Brian is nowhere to be found, and Abby's not the one we're battling for actual 1 position. Because if Brian was in Abby's spot right now, I would be sweating. I know that Abby's not going to go up there and catch Pergo. He is way too fast, and Abby's not been that fast at Kokomo in general normally. She usually has some bad luck or just plain out slow here. So I'm honestly shocked she's holding 3rd right now. We got Root catching us, which he was in my heat, and we beat him. So maybe he can get around Abby. That would be phenomenal. Oh, Abby's wrecking. Abby's wrecking. Let's go. She's back to 6. That's huge. I think Abby and Root ended up wrecking there. Let's go. That's actually perfect. I didn't see it in my mirror because I wasn't looking quite up. I just heard the banging and I saw the names dropping so fast. But hey, this gives us a chance at Purgo here. We're going to be able to get under him, slide him a little bit. No, not quite. Dang it. Get down here. Oh, I hit the tire. I sold it. No, I was going for the win. Even though we got half the race left, I was going for that slider up the track and I just cut it too short. Dang it. I'm mad at myself. I can cut that. I can cut 3 and 4 more now. But we're definitely going to lose spots. Dang it. Should have finished second 100%. Need to try to get up in front of Darren to block him because we definitely damaged the car a whole bunch. Oh yeah, 80% on the radiator, 70 on the aero. Okay, Abby's back to 8th at least. She's still on the outside, so hopefully she keeps following positions. I might be able to do it again to Purgo. I don't know. That tire is back in the place there in 3 and 4, which is good to know. Did not have a bad 1 and 2, but he's gonna cut back under us. Oh, we're getting Lanier under us too. Lanier, I don't know. It's probably Lanier. Trying to get the bottom working under Jack though. Slide up in front of him. We got 7 laps to go. Dang it, I overcorrected it and straightened it out very bad. Darren's gonna get under us. Not able to cut under him or anything. Just try to rip the outside if we can. Now I want to try to cut back under him. Oh no, that's a tire again. Dang it. Engine hurt, radiator more hurt, aero very hurt, and more spin outs behind me. I don't know what the hell's going on at this point. We're back to 4th. I am selling this race right now. I just keep hitting the tires over and over because I'm trying to go for the win, but I'm just being stupid and I need to win the championship first. I need to just focus on winning the championship, which I kind of did once Brian qualified awful and we got in the qualifying dash. I basically knew that Brian wasn't going to be much of a obstacle. What a 3 and 4 for those two. They had an awful 3 and 4. I completely sold that corner. Just bring it to a stop, turn it, we're good. Just mirror drive everybody behind me, basically. Try to stay in second, get a good payout here. Do the best we can. 2 laps to go. We don't have many laps left. Paul's all the way up here. Wow. Good on him, the part-time, full-time driver. He doesn't race all of them, but he races a handful of them. Him and CG are the part-time, full-time guys. Harry's all the way up here. Look at Harry go. He's in a hairy situation here on the final lap, but hey, we're gonna come home second still somehow. I just mirror drove everybody, but I sold the race because I think we could have won that race if I didn't hit the tire that first time. Where are everybody? Abby fell all the way back to 12th. Let's go. And Brian's all the way back to 19th. Abby's gonna take over second in the points. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. It was between me and Brian finishes 3rd in points. That is nuts, but let's freaking go. We win by 26 over Abby, and what is that? 20, or that's 8 more back. 26, 32. Is that right? 34. I'm trying to do math in my head real quick. It ain't going too well, but 34 points over Brian, I think it is. Yeah, 34 over Brian. Very happy about that. That's a crazy season. That was very back and forth, and I was stressed out there at the end of that because Abby was on us and all that. 13.5 for second place. Let's go. If we could have won that, it'd been another 1.5K, almost 20K on the day. That is awesome. We're going to have a good amount of money going into the midgets next season. That puts us over 82,000, which I think is very similar to what we had. Oh my God, everything's destroyed because I destroyed that car in this race. But, and we got that top 5 goal. That is very nice. I'm happy about that. We get the championship. in the big blocks here. So that's 4 down, 2 more to go in the local series. We get the big block championship. Oh, I can't sign with somebody else. I want to try to sign with somebody else to get the initial payout, but that's not going to happen. 7 top 5, 5 top 10s. Pretty solid year for us. But when we did bad, we did really bad. Abby had 8 top 10s. She was very consistent. So I think last season we finished 3rd and had 6 top 10s and 4 top 5s. So we had a better season. We got a win as well, which was awesome. But we're 4 out of 6 now on the local series. We got the street stock, UMP, big block, and micro sprints. We're going on to the midgets. Haven't been in an open wheel car in quite some time. We got 11 tracks on the docket, it looks like. Grant Park, Kokomo, Fairbury, Elm Creek, Lima Land, Sterling County, Eldora, and these things. That's crazy. That's a big track for these. Fairbury, Kokomo. So Fairbury and Kokomo twice, Lima Land twice, and Prairie View to finish it off. Prairie View as a finale. That's wild, I feel like. I'm shocked these things don't go to Kokomo or Millbridge, honestly. But let me go hire all the people to the team real quick, just so I don't forget to do that, because that would be a bad thing overall. Get the sponsor lady, the mechanic that we just got last episode. We didn't add her to the team, but didn't need her as well because we weren't buying any car parts. And then the proficiency person, I don't know, crew chief. Proficiency is a weird word for me to say at that point, but we have $78,000 going into the midget here for our season. How much is an engine? Engines are expensive. Oh yeah, we're only gonna be able to get level 2 of that for sure. Probably level 2, and then maybe level 3. That's I'm most likely thinking. I'm just gonna go through with it now and do that and see how it plays out for us. I'm gonna go get the engine next, 'cause I know that's gonna be the most expensive thing, honestly. And we'll play it by ear there, because level 3 tires are not super expensive. But I didn't want to get level 2 tires and then have to upgrade them more and all that. Yeah, we're going to be struggling on money early in the year, because we're going to have, what, 23,000 left? And yeah, that's going to be rough, because that's 9, almost 10, and that's 8. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get... Oh, don't get that. I don't think we're going to be able to even get everything. Maybe get 2 upgrades or 1 upgrade. I don't know. Let's get the suspension and see how much money we have left, because after a couple races we'll probably be able to get the rest of the upgrades for these. So that's 19. We have 25. What is that? It's 24. So yeah, we literally will have like no money left after getting this, but I think it'll be more worth getting the chassis than the suspension. So that's $3,000, and the suspension is about 2, and then another 3 probably, so another 5. So we need like $8,000 to upgrade the rest fully, but it will be a lot better than a basic car. And the first episode is gonna be Grant Park to start with. That is a huge track for these cars. 24 laps. Oh yeah, we're lowering the amount of laps in these things. It's 24. Is it 24 laps everywhere? 18 at Sterling, 36 at Eldora. You're high. 24, 24, 24, 24. Yeah, we are dropping this to 50%. I'm not running 24 everywhere. That is crazy. I'll run 20, but 24 at most of these tracks, that's nuts, especially with how big some of these tracks are. Like Grant Park usually has less laps. It's crazy. But we go Grant Park, Kokomo, Fairbury for the first episode, Elm Creek, Lima Land, Sterling County, and Eldora. So a long, the short first episode, long 2 other ones with 4. Fairbury, Kokomo, Lima Land, and Prairie View. So a lot of repeats, and then Prairie View we're hitting for the first time. 13.5 for that showcase, 12 and 10 for the showcases. So pays out a little less than the big blocks, it seems like, because we were getting 15 at Kokomo at the end of the year. And but we do have an extra race, so we will have an extra race per season to try to gain some money and upgrade the cars. So it'll be an interesting season. Starting out in the midgets, haven't been back in an open wheel car since the micro sprints to start out our career, and we struggled mightily, I feel like, in those. So we'll do the best we can in these midgets without it having a wing. It's gonna be a lot harder to handle. I'm gonna have to do a lot of practice at these tracks once we start them out next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.